Hey YouTube, welcome back to the Halloween edition reviews. I am Psychopathic One, and this is episode 14. This time I'm gonna be reviewing a true cult classic. Many people already know it. Actually, maybe the whole world knows it. And it also stars a great cult icon of killers, and his name is Chucky. This is the very first Child's Play. It came out in 1988, directed by Don Mancini. If you've never seen this film, you're probably living in a black hole or have been living underground for the past 30 years. Anyways, what this film is about, it's about a woman by the name of, I think her name's, I'll just call her Mrs. Berkeley because I can't remember the woman's first name, but she's played by Catherine Hicks. And anyways, she decides to buy a good guy doll. It's a hot product for the kids. And the person she buys it off of happens to be a peddler, just roaming the streets, and he happened to have stolen the doll from the toy store where a man was brutally murdered by a cop, shot right in the heart. But what the guy happened to have been, he was a serial killer, just a big badass serial killer, and he was also a voodoo kind of dude, so he put a voodoo spell onto the doll as he was slowly dying, and he transferred his soul to the doll. So what happened, he turned into the doll you see on the cover. And Andy, who's the main character next to the mother and the killer doll, he just thinks it's, a great gift. But then Chucky, or Charles Lee Ray, his full name, he tells Andy about his entire, what he did, how he came this way, basically what he did in his other life. And so by saying that, he basically has a chance to become human again, but he has to be a 7-year-old boy. So he goes to the person who showed him the ways of voodoo and black magic. His name's John, and he has a bunch of voodoo dolls, stuff like that. And Chucky asks why did he get hurt, because he gets shot as a doll and he starts bleeding. And so he asks, why did he get hurt? I thought I was immortal. And it turns out the longer he spends as a doll, the more human he becomes, and the more easy it is to kill him. So what happens is, John says, you have to possess the boy in order to become human again. And so what happens is, he decides to use the voodoo doll against John and kills him with a needle. And I think breaks his bones as well, like he pushes the bones of the voodoo doll together. And anyways, this is basically a supernatural thriller because it involves voodoo, witchcraft, and a doll coming to life. And this, like I said, is a cult icon. Everybody knows this film. But some people said this one sucked. Some people said this one ruled. And I think it rules. I give it a 9.8 out of 10 hatchets. But my favorite one is the second one. This one introduced you to a new kind of killer. A killer doll by the name of Chucky. Played wonderfully in voiceover by the amazing Brad Dourif. Also, another main character is played by Chris Sarandon. He plays the cop, who's just trying to do his job, and he happens to think Andy is crazy by saying, "Oh, Chucky killed everybody. Chucky, my doll, he killed everybody." And so they send him up to a mental asylum to be tested for being a psycho. And what happens is Chucky follows him. And then, if you know the movie by now, Chucky will do anything to get what he wants. And with the 4 sequels that came after this, they just started to drift away from this one. Like, the second one was still horror, but it had a little bit of comedy in it, which I liked. Then the third one came out, then that one got pretty over the top. I did like that one, otherwise I wouldn't have had all 5 films. Part 2, 3, and Bride are on videotape, and then I got first and the last one, Seed of Chucky, which I thought was the most over the top one of them all. And that one focused more on comedy than anything else, but hey, I like it. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But definitely pick up Child's Play on DVD to complete your Chucky collection if you're a collector like I am. I absolutely love all 5 Chucky movies because he is the Mac Daddy of killing. When it comes to doll killing, small people killing. Anyways, I hope you all like this one, because if you don't like this one, then there's got to be something wrong with you, because this is the introduction to Chucky, man. And I heard there's also supposed to be a remake of this. Don Mancini's coming back to direct it, so he's remaking his own film, so that's kind of cool. I don't see that very often. And Brad Dourif's going to come back as the voice of Chucky, so it's going to be like old pals reunited again. But here's the downfall. I heard that Andy, instead of being 6 years old like he is in this movie, 6 or 7, he's going to be a 17-year-old kid, and Catherine Hicks is going to reprise a role, this time as a grandmother to Andy. So I don't know how that's really going to work, but anyways, the film, hopefully they change it to where he's going to be like a 7 or 6-year-old kid, because that's what it was in the original, and it would make more sense. Like, why would a 17-year-old want a good guy doll? That's the brand of the doll it is, by the way. And anyways, unless he's a collector, then that would make sense. But I think him as a 17-year-old wanting a good guy doll is just weird. Anyways, I hope they stay true to the first one. Anyways, that's my review on the great super horror icon next to Leprechaun and Rumpelstiltskin, and many others out there. I can go on forever about them, but definitely pick this one up. You can probably find it for $5 down at like an O1's or something. That's where I got my copy. I got it for $9 though. $5 at Walmart in a $5 bin or something. Or you can get the whole set on DVD for $20. That's a good deal. 5 movies for $20, and it comes in a cool ass cover. I saw it, I thought about picking it up, but I already have 5 films, and I already have the first one and the last one on DVD. But anyways, I might reconsider it, because I heard it's loaded to the bone with special features. Whereas the special features are an original theatrical trailer and a collectible behind-the-scenes booklet with the scenes on the back. There's what he looks like in this one. And there's what he looks like again. And there's Brad Dourif before he becomes Chucky, the doll. And there's the burnt Chucky, which I actually heard they actually used a little person to play that part. So that was kind of cool to hear. And anyways, I hope you liked my review on this amazing film. I'm sorry if people call me a fanboy. They can call me a fanboy all they want to, but that's just my opinion on this amazing film. And I'm not trying to sound like a fanboy. Anyways, this is Psychopathic One saying, hope you all have a pleasant tomorrow and a very happy, creepy Halloween. And keep it wicked, keep it horror. And I'll be back with another review tomorrow. 9.8 out of 10 hatchets on this amazing film. See y'all tomorrow.